They came from all over New England to compete for one goal. Hundreds of men and women chasing a dream. The chance to win a trip to Las Vegas and play against the world's best poker players on the world's biggest stage. Now the remaining players will fight for this opportunity of a lifetime to represent the Eastern Poker Tour in the World Series of Poker's main event. Welcome back to the Eastern Poker Tour Tournament of Champions, season number 5. I'm Bernard Lee alongside Andy Kaplan, and these final 3 players have battled about 1,000 players to get where they are. All these players are fighting for a potential at the World Series of Poker's main event. Let's see the order of these final 3 players. Justin is our chip leader with 1.3 million in chips. Jose is in second with 725,000 chips. And Christos is bringing up the rear with 517,000 chips. Well, let's get down to the table. Well, as we continue the action here at the final table, blinds are 20 and 40,000. Jose is on the button and looks down at pocket deuces, and unfortunately, it seems like no one has gotten the aggressive memo. And once again, he limps, and both blinds come in.
Yeah, it really, it's just a pattern that has to be changed, unless you have that flop.
Well, he does flop a set of deuces, but 3 clubs on the board has got to be concerning for him. Both blinds check. Christos does have the queen of clubs for second nut flush draw.
80,000's the bet.
Jose makes a bet of 80 with the set of deuces, and Christos now has a very, very interesting dilemma. He lets out a sigh, but I don't think that's the same sigh as Jose's.
Definitely different. You know, he doesn't really have the chip stack to really call here. He either has to shove or he folds.
I agree. He's going to make the decision to fight another day. Justin will easily lay his hand down, and Jose is going to take down this pot. These 3 players are still not playing aggressively, and again, aggression is going to win this tournament. Let's see if one of them decides to change their style and potentially get a leg up on the competition. Well, the blinds have gone up to 30,000 and 60,000. The button is on Christos, and he will be first to act. Christos will fold, and once again, we're going to have blind versus blind. Justin has ace-4 offsuit. Let's see if he decides to come out aggressively. Well, unfortunately, once again, he's going to just complete the bet, and Jose's going to get a free flop with 9-5.
Yeah, it's just a pattern that all players are falling into, and I'm not sure they're going to come out of that pattern.
Well, the flop is a queen of spades, a king of hearts, 6 of hearts. Misses pretty much everybody. Ace of hearts on the turn. Check by Justin, check by Jose.
I actually like the check by Justin on the turn. It really conceals his hand really well, and then he can bet up on the river.
Unfortunately, that 5 of hearts doesn't make him happy. Justin checks. Jose's going to fire out 60, and Justin snap calls. But unfortunately, he's going to find out that he lost with the versus the flush.
Yeah, that hand never would have happened. Justin raises pre-flop, the hand's over. There's no way Jose would have called with 9-5.
Well, no way. Jose has just taken down another pot.
Fold.
Blinds are 30,000 and 60,000. Jose has the button. Action over to Christos. He is all in with queen of hearts, jack of diamonds. He shoves all in for about 10 times the big blind. Justin looks down at ace queen offsuit.
That's a snap call in my mind. I would get my chips. I would fumble my chips. I'd spill my chips into the pot.
I call.
Well, he makes the call. Justin is a 70-30 favorite here. Christos believed it was a race because he took so long.
Oh, it's very predestined.
Oh, God.
Justin really agonizes over every flop.
Not only does he flop the flush draw, but obviously he's dominating Christos' hand. Christos has only the 3 jacks left.
No jack, no jack, no jack.
10 of hearts, and Christos is our third place finisher. Christos will be taking home $3,000. Now we are heads up for the title. Our chip leader will be Justin Guimond. He's about 1.4 million in chips, and he has gone on a big roll since the beginning of the final table. Jose Ramos is in second, but just has about 1.1 million in chips. One big hand, and he can overtake Justin and hopefully cruise to the title.
Call.
Well, Jose has looked down at King 8 offsuit and decide to complete the bet.
Call.
Justin looks down at Ace 3 and decides just to check his option. Once again, aggression would potentially take down this hand, but we're going to see a flop one more time. Flop comes all hearts, deuce 10-6. Justin's going to peek down and see that he does have a heart. Both of them check. The turn brings the 4 of clubs. Again, doesn't help anybody.
Check.
Double check again.
Nobody wants this pot. All you have to do is bet.
5 of hearts.
Check.
Justin has
60.
not only gotten a straight, but he also
60,000
has
is a bet.
the mini flush. Jose's going to take a stab at this with 60,000. Not a bad bet.
No, I don't think it's a bad bet. I think Justin, I'd look him up. I mean, it's only 60,000. I would just look him up to see where he's at.
And as we said before, when Jose bets small, it often is not a strong hand.
I call. I'm gonna flush.
Call.
Flush and a straight.
Jose shows his hand
Get in.
and shows nothing, obviously. Justin makes a nice call. Jose is once again on the button. The blinds have gone up. We have shortened the levels of the blind levels at heads-up action. Jose looks down at ace-queen offsuit.
Raise.
He decides to raise.
Do you think they're thinking in their head, my stack is bigger than your stack? Is it me, or is it all I can focus on is the stacks?
2 on top.
Jose has decided to raise 200,000. Justin's looked down at queen jack offsuit. Pretty solid hand heads up. Not a bad one. Could look him up.
I think it's a really good raise.
You got it.
Justin says that he is going to fold. Well, Justin makes an excellent laydown here. When we return, we're going to see which one of these players ends up winning the Eastern Poker Tour's Tournament of Champions season number 5.
Visit EasternPokerTour.com to see how you can be at the next final table.
Welcome back to the Eastern Poker Tour Tournament of Champions, season number 5. Justin is about a 2-to-1 chip leader on Jose, but with one quick hand, these can flip-flop. And now that they're heads up, they have a very interesting decision to make. They can either take the $12,000 World Series main event package, or
The $9,000 of cold hard cash.
well, now that they're heads up, let's see what some of the players would have decided to do.
The package or the cash. I've debated on that for a while. Probably, I think I might take the cash and maybe try to turn pro and use that as my bankroll.
If I win, I'm probably gonna take the money. I don't know, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I definitely wanna go to Vegas, you know? Like, a part of me feels like I could take the World Series of Poker.
I have a 7-to-1 chance of getting into a 18,000-to-1 tournament. So this is a one-shot deal, and I take it.
If I were fortunate enough to win tomorrow, my gut reaction would be get the all-expense trip and go to Las Vegas. But never count your chickens before they hatch, so we'll have to wait and see what happens.
If I win, I'm taking the money. No seat. Pay bills with the money, to be honest with you. That's what everybody's going to do with it, I hope.
Thought about it a lot. I'd have to take the money at this point. I'd love to go there and play, but go there, play, and come back with nothing, I'd really be disappointed giving up that $9,000 that I have in my hand.
If I win, I think at this point it's take the money and try to come back again, and then I'll see if I can play for the shot at Vegas next time around.
Big blind and Andy, please.
The button is on Justin, and Justin's looking down at ace-4 of diamonds.
The raise.
Raise.
2 on top.
Finally, Justin, I think, got the memo to start becoming a little more aggressive, especially with the 2-to-1 chip lead. Now, Jose's looked down at a very good hand himself, King Jack. Jose looks like he is, at the very least, contemplating a call.
Re-raise all in.
Well, Jose has just re-raised all in. A very, very gutsy move here.
I actually like this push right here. Puts a lot of pressure on Justin with ace-4. I mean, he's probably a great chance he's going to fold.
96, 70.
If Justin were to call here and was wrong, Jose would take over the chip lead and they would flip-flop positions. A very critical moment here at the heads-up match.
I think you go like king, queen or something.
Close.
That's a great guess. If you think he has that, then you have to make the call.
You got it. You win.
Well, again, it shows aggression and shows that aggression does win hands. I'm not really sure I like that Justin showed him the ace, because what that shows to Jose is you can lay down a hand and maybe I can get very aggressive. So we'll see if Jose's going to continue that aggression and maybe start inching closer to that chip lead. Justin looks down at king 8 offsuit and decides just to call again. It is aggression that is going to help him take down hands. He would have probably taken this down because Jose only has 7-6. But we're going to see another flop. Flop is pretty much uneventful for everyone. Deuce of spades, 9 of hearts, 4 of spades. Jose's going to take another peek down there.
Good.
They both check. Interesting card giving Jose a gut shot straight draw.
Check.
Once again, both of them check. Jose has actually just hit Jin. He actually got his straight. Jose's going to double check. And Justin has also hit a pair himself.
160.
Bets 160.
So you notice that he, once again, he bet big when he had a big hand. If he didn't have much of anything, he probably would have thrown out 40 or 60,000. So
Pretty much the pot. And if you actually look at it, like we said, 2 things. The SI and the big bet.
And that's a big part of it, and Justin is not picking up on these tells.
Justin disgusted that it was pretty much the only card that he would have made the call and lost. And Jose is now our chip leader. Justin's lack of aggression has really hurt him over these last couple of hands. Let's see if it continues to hurt him, whether he changes his style, or if Jose can now pick up some big hands and maybe become the champion of the Eastern Poker Tour. Jose has the button. The newly minted chip leader. Jose is going to raise, and looky, looky, he has found pocket cowboys and is just praying that Justin has a big hand.
300 on top.
He's going to make it 300. A big raise here. Almost 4x. Now, Justin has picked up King Jack offsuit, but a very big hand heads up. We saw Jose push with it before all in. This would be a very bad time for Justin to follow suit. Looks like Justin is going to make the call. This is a very big pot. Not only in the size of the chips, but really the momentum of this match is really hedging on the result of this hand.
Yeah, I thought the raise sizing was too big, but obviously it was fine based on Justin's, wanting to call there.
Well, the flop is queen of clubs, 5 of spades, 5 of clubs. Not helping Justin at all.
All in.
Jose shoves all in there and takes down the spot. I think that's a little premature.
That's the second time now we've seen that with kings where somebody was over anxious to shove and get the hand over with, where they could just make a small bet and give Justin some room to make a play at the pot.
Well, Jose is increasing his chip lead right now. Justin's going to have to turn this around very, very quickly, or else Jose will be named the winner of Season 5 Eastern Poker Tour Tournament of Champions.
Visit EasternPokerTour.com to see how you can be at the next final table.
Destination, if you need to get out of the house a couple nights a week, something to do. It's not that much money, and you have fun playing poker.
I like EPT. The people are fun. It's cheap to play, and it gives you a good opportunity to learn the game.
Well, to see your local playing areas, visit EasternPokerTour.com. That's EasternPokerTour.com to see a venue closest to you. Now let's get back down to the action. As we mentioned before we went to the break, Jose has taken a significant chip lead. He has 1.9 million compared to Justin's 750,000. Justin's going to definitely have to make a big move to come back from this deficit.
You can see the frustration on Justin's face. He's sighing. He seems a little bit frustrated by the whole turn here in the chip count turn.
Well, Justin plays EPT in southern Massachusetts. Jose often plays in Taunton, Massachusetts for the Eastern Poker Tour. Both Massachusetts boys are going to see a flop of 8 of hearts, 2 of diamonds, 10 of hearts. Justin has flop top pair.
Anytime your head's up and you connect with a flop, you probably see another card, another turn card. So we'll see if Justin continues to bet here.
Well, check by Jose and a snap all in by Justin with top pair. Jose has connected with bottom pair, but is he willing to try to take a chance to eliminate Justin here with just bottom pair and runner flush draw? Possible runner straight draw as well. I believe this is a laydown for Jose. I don't think he wants to give up the chip lead on bottom pair, and Justin has been playing pretty snug. I think that was the right laydown.
Absolutely.
The button is on Jose once again. He looks down at a 10-9 offsuit.
Call.
And once again, the passive play continues. Justin's going to check his option with Queen 9.
Actually, I'm getting used to the passive play. I like it. I do.
I'm all in.
Flop has come down 9 of hearts, King of hearts, Queen of diamonds. Justin has gone all in very quickly once again. I think he's afraid of the flush draw. I think he's afraid of the straight draws, but Jose doesn't have to make this call at all. He's got bottom pair, gut shot straight draw. He looks like he's contemplating it, but Justin is not maximizing the value of these incredible hands.
Plus, I don't think he's willing to risk that big stack, that yellow stack.
Well, Jose has folded his hand. Justin has picked up some valuable chips. Well, the blinds are now up to 60,000, 120,000. Your average stack is about 10 times the big blinds. And I think we are going to start seeing some all-ins.
All-in.
And on cue, Justin has pushed all in with King Jack.
Call.
And shockingly, Jose is called quickly with Queen Jack of Diamonds. I think Justin was disappointed, but he is a clear 70-30 favorite here.
We were just talking, Jose's been so patient, thinking through all his decisions, and he snap calls with Queen Jack of Diamonds.
I think just a little bit tired. These gentlemen have been playing for over 6 hours, and fatigue comes into play, especially when you're playing for significant money like they are. As we mentioned, they are playing for the cash. The winner will take home $9,000. If Jose can catch up here, maybe some diamonds or a queen, he will be the champion of season number 5. Well, a very nice flop for Justin. King of hearts, 5 of hearts, 3 of hearts. Justin celebrates, but Justin never over, and this shows why. Now there's a chance of a chop pot.
That's so sick. Yes.
But he does avoid it. 4 of diamonds. Justin has now doubled up and has taken over the chip lead once again. He's got about 1.4 million, while Jose now has about 1.2 million. Well, guess what? It is now a match once again. Blinds are still 60,000 and 120,000. And
I'm all in.
Jose has the
He's all
button
in.
and has shoved all in once again with Queen of Diamonds, Jack of Diamonds, a speculative hand.
Throw out the 8.
He does only have about 10 times the big blind, but it is about the average stack. They are very close in chips.
He's got to have a dinner reservation, or he's got to be somewhere. he's gone mad.
I need 1.
Well, it's going to be a tough call for Justin. King Jack, although a good hand, as we said before, he folded Queen Jack. He folded Ace 4 previously, so this will be a tough call for Justin. Be very interesting to see what he says. Any ace, obviously, has him dominated.
You can look and see by his demeanor, too. His hands are folded in front of him. I mean, it doesn't look like he wants a call. Maybe Justin will pick up on that.
I call.
Justin makes the call. I'm very surprised, and he's going to be very pleased.
Queen Jack.
Ironically, exactly the same situation that they had previously. And now Justin will have to fade it one more time.
Again with the same hand.
Come on, baby.
Here's the flop. Jack is irrelevant. Now there are potential chops if an ace comes out.
No queen, no queen, no queen, no queen.
10.
10 of spades on the river. And now Justin Guimond is your winner. Congratulations to Justin Guimond. He is the Eastern Poker Tour's Season 5 Tournament Champion victor. And he will be taking home $9,000 for his victory. The tournament started with over 1,000 players, and now it is down to just 1. Well, congratulations to Justin Guimond of North Attleboro, Massachusetts. He joins an elite fraternity of winners of the Eastern Poker Tour's Tournament of Champions. He joins Greg Spirito, Paul Sapinski, Andre Pereira, and Stan Harding. Andy, what will you take away from this final table?
I've never seen the ability to grow larger stacks at the table. But, you know, all the players, they got the experience. They've not been at a WPT, WSOP table. And I think they're going to build on this experience to carry it forward the next time.
No, absolutely. Aggression is always a good thing. And remember, Jose Ramos, he played a fantastic tournament. Congratulations to his runner-up and also taking home $5,000.
Visit EasternPokerTour.com to see how you can be at the next final table. Brought to you by Foxwoods Resort Casino, home of the WPT World Poker Room and Foxwoods World Poker Finals.